Hello, this is Dave, and this is my last stream of this. Asking, what is your favorite Doctor Who opening titles, themes, and incidental music from the series? Please let me know in the chat. And I'm going to be sending a link out. Let's see. Give me a few seconds. And I'll send him the link. Control V. There it is. Okay. All right. So, how is everybody doing? What is your favorite Doctor Who opening titles, themes, and incidental music? What is your favorites? We're doing this for a little bit. Then I will call it to close, but decided to do a few streams in the morning today. What is your favorite?
It could be the time difference.
Yeah, it's the time difference too. Oh well, at least I gave it the old college try. So, my personal favorites, like I said, of the themes and titles are as follows: Tom Baker, Peter Davison, Sylvester McCoy, and John Pertwee. That's my personal favorites. And incidental music, that's a tough one. I would have to say, I know people are going to laugh at me for saying this, but I enjoy the music for Logopolis, Castrovalva, The Five Doctors, Earthshock, Revenge of the Cybermen, Genesis of the Daleks, Deadly Assassin, The Mind of Evil, and others. I enjoy Dudley Simpson's themes, Paddy Kingsland's, some of Peter Howe's, Malcolm Clark's, and some of Kath McCulloch's. It just depends. So, yeah. Who is on? One person in the chat. Everybody had to deal with the troll earlier. Thankfully, Yvette took care of him. Yeah. You just have to laugh when you get trolls, you know? That's funny. Sorry about my hair. Kind of messy this morning. So what is your favorite Doctor Who opening titles, themes, and incidental music from the series? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat.
Your Facebook and live streaming?
I'm going to send him, let's see. So whoever would like to come on, please say hello in the chat. Birds in the background. So my personal favorites are the Tom Baker. And then we get the hyperspace look, almost like 2001: A Space Odyssey. Said it a few times already. Then we get the shot of him, and then he looks like this, kind of serious. His curly hair, his scarf, and then I like how you get to see the TARDIS for the first time in the opening titles. And I love the diamond logo. So yeah, I enjoy that one. That was my favorite one. Then we get to the Peter Davison one that I enjoyed. I like the kaleidoscope effect because he had straighter hair like me, and he couldn't, he didn't have the poofy hair like Tom. So they had to, Sid Sutton, the graphic designer of the titles, created that kaleidoscope effect for his face, which I thought was cool. And I like the Sylvester McCoy, where you see, even though the asteroids are cheesy now, I enjoy them for what they are. And then you see him wink in the TARDIS in the bubble. I thought that was cool. And then the wink with Sylvester McCoy's face, where he goes like that. I thought that was pretty cool. And then the John Pertwee, I like the colors. First colors title sequence. And then we get John Pertwee's face. And then we get the logo, that cool logo that has been used for McGann, some of the video DVD releases. It's a popular logo. Oh, thanks so much. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Mr. Hyde Neil, subscribe. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. Much appreciated. You're awesome. Loved having you on the Michelle stream too. You were a lot of fun talking. We had a fun time. That was a fun stream. So yeah. That's my personal opinions. And I like the David Tennant and Matt Smith ones too. Don't get me wrong. I do. I'm just talking about my personal opinion. My personal opinion. So yeah, please let me know what favorites you have in the chat. Yeah, I thought you were too. Huh. Yeah, that is weird. It is what it is. It's kind of funny. YouTube. Yeah, YouTube and their things, their algorithm. Yeah, great to hear from you, Mr. Hyde. Love that name. Yeah, that was probably on Facebook. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, that was weird. Yeah. So I was talking about what my personal favorites are. Y'all, let me know what your personal favorites are. I already talked about mine. Love to hear what your input from you, what your favorite ones are. Favorite opening titles. Yep, 70s, yeah. I hear you. That's a classic one. The Pertwee Tom Baker theme. Gotta love it. It's pretty awesome. Favorite theme is the 70s theme. That's a good call. Yeah, I mean, Murray Gold, the modern ones, it's okay. It's okay for what it is, but it doesn't hold a candle to the 70s and other ones, in my opinion, in my personal opinion. That's just my opinion. That's just how I feel. Like, awesome. Thank you. So your favorite theme is the 70s. What incidental music do you like? Do you like kind of the Dudley Simpson stuff? It's pretty solid. I like a mix of Dudley Simpson, some of the 80s stuff. It just depends. Kev could go either way sometimes with his music. Kev McCulloch. Sometimes he could go way over the top with his music. But Dudley Simpson's always good. And I like Patty Kingsland. Some of Malcolm Clark's stuff. It just depends. Yeah. Dudley Simpson, Patty too. Nice. Yeah, they're always good. I agree. I think they're my favorites. Kev could go either way sometimes. Peter Howell's good. Yeah, too. True. I agree with all of those. Yeah, see? Not the only one who thinks the same with those. Yeah, Kev McCulloch, though, he could go either way. With his stuff. Sometimes he could be decent to sometimes just yeah. It just depends with him. Not as consistently good though as the other ones. Not as consistently good. And Marie Gold, for what it is, I like more the electronic sounds. The modern ones, it sounds a little too classical for me. That's just my opinion. I like more of the electronic sounds of the classic series myself. Some people like that orchestra stuff, but I mean, it works for somebody like Superman or something, But I don't know. For Doctor Who, it depends. I prefer the electronic stuff. It fits the show better, in my opinion. That's just me. That's just me, though. That's just my opinion. Yeah, I had a funny who scores Revelation. Yeah, trying to remember who did Revelation. This is embarrassing. Was that Hal or who was that? Was that I forgot the name of that one. Who scored that one? That one was good. Was that Peter Hal? I know it wasn't Kingsland. I know it wasn't Patty Kingsland. Was it Clark or was it Hal that did the music for that one? Figure it's one of them probably. Go on my playlist. I'll have to check them out. Cool. I'll have to check those out. That's awesome. Yeah, a bunch of Who scores. Awesome. Actually, let me see who did it. Yeah, I know it wasn't Kingsland. I know it wasn't Patty Kingsland that did it. Oh, noise here. Landscapers, sorry. What? Annoying. Sorry about the noise, guys. Landscapers. Doctor Who Revelation. Who did the music? It wasn't Carrie Blyton. Who was it? No, I don't want Revolution of the Dogs. No. I want Revelation. Oh, it was Roger Lamb. Interesting. Wow, okay. Cool. Yeah, he's done a few good ones. He was good for Caves as well. He did pretty good with Caves as well. So yeah, he's a solid one. Roger Lamb. I know. It is what it is. Roger Lim. I know, what a name, huh? How many limbs does he have? It's funny. So yeah, Saturday, doing the Pertwee stream. So be on the lookout for that. Doing the John Pertwee stream this Saturday. Yeah, Two Doctors. Yeah, Enemy of the World was good too. True. I think Enemy was Dudley. I'm not 100% sure though. I think Enemy was Dudley Simpson. I could be wrong. I think that's when he was just starting to like do more of the music and stuff. Yeah, the Two Doctors was something else with the androgums, cannibalistic characters. That was something. Shockeye. Remember Shockeye? Oh, that's okay. No worries. Yeah, that's totally understandable. Cool. Yeah, just watch it later, Mr. Hyde. Yeah, sounds good. Cool. Yeah, it's funny. I was looking for Revelation, though, of the dogs. There was someone Revolution. I was like, no, I don't want to know the music for Revolution of the Dogs. I like the Two Doctors. Yeah, he wasn't in it enough, was he, Pat Troughton? Yeah, not nearly enough. We didn't get enough between him and the sixth either. Kind of, I think they were going for like kind of like a third and second kind of relationship with them. kind of drove each other. They weren't getting along. But then again, it is the sixth. The sixth is one of the harder ones to get along with. No offense to Colin. No offense to Colin. He's a very loud personality, though, the sixth. Yeah, it is sad he passed shortly after that. I agree. He passed really quickly after he filmed that, didn't he? I think it was after an American convention or something I remember reading. He passed after that, had a heart attack. Sucks. And it's funny, he nicknamed Colin Baker Miss Piggy. I thought that's hilarious. He nicknamed Colin Baker Miss Piggy. That was pretty funny. Funny nickname for Colin Baker. That Pat Stratton made up. And I know him and John Pertwee became friends too. Pat Stratton and John Pertwee. Oh, I'd love to see that sometime. The clipping, yeah, when he passed away, that'd be something. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, so there's three of them gone. Hartnell, Stratton, Pertwee.
What a loss.
Yep. Might all the good ones gotta go. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Seems like that's the way it is, though. Pertwee and Trent were really good friends, yeah. Yeah, they were. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, Pertwee, he died when I was like 5. Crazy. Would love to have met either of them, and Trouton died before I was born. Ah, it sucks. But it is what it is. I guess at least we still have Tom through Capaldi. It's something. We have Tom through Capaldi, you know? Knock on wood. Knock on wood. So we have Tom through Capaldi. Yeah, Pertwee was really tall too, wasn't he? Wasn't he like 6'3" or something? Because he looked really tall next to Trouton. I think Trouton was only like 5'6". I think Pertwee was like 6'3". He looked really quite tall. He looked a lot taller than Davison even too. If you see the five doctors, it's like, wow, Pertwee was pretty dang tall. I was working in Ottawa at the time. Pertwee died, had no TV, and found out through a friend who recorded the McGann movie. Ouch. Jeez. Yeah, that's rough. His son actually kind of looks like John Pertwee, actually. I mean, everybody was saying, oh, he should play the third. He doesn't want to do that, though. Too much of a... Yeah, I was gutted. There was a cool... Yeah, understandably. There's a cool little interview where Sean Pertwee talks about his dad. Yeah, understandably so. Gutted, yeah. He was one of the best, for sure. But it happens. Yeah, I don't want to even think about that, but yeah, I know. I don't want to even think about that. That's too hard, too sad, and too hard to imagine, but yeah. Be a very sad day when that happens, yeah. I don't want to even think about that, but yeah. Yeah, I hear you. We don't want to, let's not jinx it, though. Let's not jinx it. Let's not jinx it, please. Let's please not jinx that. I don't want to even think of that. I want to see him live to at least past 200 if we could. At least. If not more. But yeah, I don't even think of that. Oof. No more doctors, please. Please, no more doctors. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Yeah, he really does look like him, doesn't he? And sound, he does kind of sound like him too. He's got a little bit of that lisp thing going. True. I don't know if he's as tall as him though, is he? I mean, he doesn't look short. I have no idea. Maybe I'm wrong. I think he's around like Davison height. Maybe he is as tall as him. I have no idea. I could be wrong. He did a good job in that Gotham show. I've seen him in a few other things too. He was in like a Christian Bale movie I saw. Equilibrium, that's the one. He was in that. Yeah, he does look a lot like him and sounds kind of like him. Yeah. You're a short dude? Yeah. I'm like around 5'11", so I'm like close to Davison height. I'm not. I wouldn't call that even really tall. That's kind of like slightly above average. Just I look taller on camera. He was good in Gotham. Yeah. Yeah, he was good in Gotham as Alfred. Yeah, I liked his portrayal in that. He's a good actor. Underrated. It would be cool to see him as Doctor. I mean, he doesn't have to play his dad. He could play a future incarnation. But the way things are going, that probably won't happen. I won't even go into that. We already know about that one. Don't want to bring up that with a certain BBC regime right now. His other son was in a crime show. I haven't seen his other son before. What's his name? Yeah, that's true. He does have another son, though, huh? Sean Pertwee's like the more known of the sons, though, I think. I haven't seen him before, though. Oh, damn. That sucks. Well, that's a bummer. Jeez. That's too bad. I'll have to look him up, though. See, I'm sure YouTube probably has some clips of him. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, Gotham was good. Yeah, it's too bad. Yeah, it's too bad his other son passed away, huh? Damn. Yeah, it would have been cool to have seen his son play the Doctor, though. Sean, that son, would be cool to see. But yeah, I don't think that's ever going to happen. But then they say never say never. So there's that saying, never say never. All right. I'm going to call it in 5 more minutes. I don't think that will happen, but you never know. Yeah, with the current BBC regime, which I'm not going to get into. Yeah. I don't think so. Their Diversity and Inclusion Act, no. I'm not going to go further into it. And I'm not going to mention the certain producer, he who shall not be named. He's basically a certain Volder. Well, sorry, I almost said it. He's like him. He who shall not be named. That's what I'm going with now. For him. but you know who I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't think that will happen. Yeah, I don't think so, but you never know. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. All righty. Give it a couple more minutes, and then I'm going to call the stream to a close, I think. I was trying to get John Coogan on here, but he's probably busy. I know he's getting a break from his wifey. He's happy about that, I guess. Alrighty, so we already talked about our opening theme titles, incidental music. I mean, I guess next time we could do TARDIS exteriors and interiors. That could be a new topic I could talk about. Which one is everybody's favorites? Maybe I'll do that. Do that for tomorrow. Schedule that for tomorrow's stream. And then the John Pertwee stream Saturday. Be sure to be on the lookout for that. Thanks, Mr. Hyde, so much for being in the chat and for subscribing again. Appreciate it, buddy. John Coogan would be good to have on. I agree. He's got a lot of personality. And it's funny. He thinks he's not funny, but he is actually very funny. Like, it was funny. He's like, he was like, oh, I'm fat as an F. And I was like, no, I thought you were skinny like Capaldi. And he's like, no, I'm a fat fucking arsehole. Excuse my language. And it cracked the shit out of me. I don't know what screen you have on, David, but that monitor you have on, but I'm as fat as a fuck. I thought I'm a fat arsehole. And it cracked the shit out of me. Cracked me up. I was like, oh my God. Oh, man. Oh, that was funny. He could be a comedian. He is a good guy. Yeah, he is. He's a lot of character. And he gave me a good idea, instead of being exactly like Davison, he said I should be like a lot of different doctors if I were to do like a fan film or something. And he's right, and have my own take on it. Because that would be kind of boring if I was exactly like Davison, if I was, exactly like Peter Davison, the Fifth Doctor, and he is right. He gave me good advice on that one. So he is a good guy. He is a good guy. He gives out good advice, too, on things. And he'd be I think he'd be funny, a good comedian, too. Honestly, if it was him, Dean, and Rocket together, the trio, I think that'd be quite something. Dean, John Coogan, and Rocket Runner is a trio. There we go. There we go. That would be awesome. I would pay to see that. All right. Oh, got a weird comment here. Nah. It's a troll. I'm just ignoring it. I can laugh about it. All right. Yeah, it's an awesome community. He gave out good advice too. I was like, instead of like doing a complete Davison cosplay, do my own take on the Doctor. I liked what he said with that, and add elements of the other Doctors. Which I think is good advice. It'd be kind of boring if I was exactly like Davison. You know what I mean, Mr. Hyde? If I was just that same exact Doctor. It's like it's already been done. So it'd be more interesting to have my own take and maybe add little elements of previous ones I like, but add my own take to it. So he did give out good advice for that, That was good advice.
It could be the battery itself.
All right. Yeah, thanks so much for being on here, buddy. Appreciate it. Being on the chat and subscribing. You're awesome. It was awesome having you on the Cell stream as well. And just check out the Pertwee stream. And tomorrow I'm going to do a TARDIS exterior talk around the same time as today. Yeah, no problem. Peace. You take care. And I'm ending the stream now. Take care. And if you've not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I do live streams, do little impressions, yeah, and do these live streams. And then once in a while I play the spoons too. All right, take care. Peace. Bye for now.